Eric Pooley is deputy editor at Bloomberg Businessweek. He also served as managing editor of Fortune and editor of Time Europe, and national editor and chief political correspondent and White House correspondent for Time magazine. His book, The Climate War: True Believers, Power Brokers and the Fight to Save the Earth, is published by Hyperion. Hello and welcome to Gerber TV. I'm Pamela Lenz-Sommer, and today I'm here with Eric Pooley. And we are going to speak about his new book. It's called The Climate War: True Believers, Power Brokers and the Fight to Save the Earth. Thank you very much for coming.
Hi, Pamela. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So, the title of your book is The Climate War: True Believers, Power Brokers and the Fight to Save the Earth. Who, in your opinion, are the major players in this war, and what is their influence?
I started this book in the spring of 2007, just a few months after Al Gore's movie An Inconvenient Truth had come out. And I had covered Vice President Gore in 2000 when he ran for president and lost. I had covered the Clinton administration, the Clinton-Gore administration, for Time magazine. So in 2007, when he was having a reemergence onto the scene, I wrote an article about him in Time magazine, and there were some Time editors who thought that Al Gore was cooking up a plot to run for president again. They wanted to know, what is he really up to? And of course, what he was up to was the climate campaign, the attempt to sound the alarm over what was really happening in climate change. And when I wrote this story, I realized that the debate was finally beginning to shift in the U.S. from the science to the politics and economics, from whether the problem was real to what were we going to do about it. And in fact, if you look at the polls, a majority of Americans, according to most of the polls, wants to take action on this issue.
All right, thank you very much. Und ich weiß, dass Sie Deutsch sprechen. Und deswegen meine letzte Frage jetzt auf Deutsch. Was können unsere Zuschauer tun, um sich besser über den Klimawandel zu informieren? Haben Sie da ein paar Tipps für unsere deutschen Zuschauer? Buchlesen?
Zuerst würde ich sagen, Sie sollen mein Buch lesen.
Ja.
Es macht viel Spaß und man kann auch etwas lernen.
Yeah.
But I would also say that that we need to stand up to the people who are using scare tactics to prevent progress from coming. The people who say the sky will fall if we do this, the economy will crash. More and more we're hearing voices that will say the American economy will be held back if we don't do this. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a real opportunity here. And you know, America, one of the things I've always loved about it is that it's an optimistic place. It's a hopeful place. It's a place that embraces the future. And that's why I get so disappointed when I see very responsible people, the National Association of Manufacturers, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, not stepping up with an optimistic message, but embracing the politics of fear. So I think that's regrettable. We're beginning to see changes in that. In fact, some members of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce right here in Silicon Valley have stepped up to the National Chamber and said, you don't speak for us when you say that we can't do this. We believe that we should do this. So one of the most important things that's happened in the last 2 years has been the business community and important elements of it trying to break the veto over climate action. And I think progress will continue to be made. When you lose hope, I think you have to look at how far we've come. And we've made a lot of progress. We haven't gotten there yet. But as Senator George Mitchell, the former senator from Maine, who was the negotiator of the Northern Ireland Peace Accord, said he had 100 days of failure before he had 1 day of success. And I think the day of success will come. I don't know if it will come this year. I don't know if it will come next year, but it will come.
I think that's a very positive ending, ein sehr gutes Ende. Vielen Dank, dass Sie hier waren. Thank you for coming.
Dankeschön.
Und bis nächstes Mal. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching Gerber TV. I'm Pamela Sommer. I will see you next time. In the meantime, please check us out online at gerbertv.com.